welcome to Hidden in the Universal Vault. I'm Ryan. Today we're taking a look at a film made in 1999. That movie is Virus. Virus is a science fiction thriller starring Jamie Lee Curtis, William Baldwin, and Donald Sutherland. It focused on a bunch of these sailors in a tugboat, but realizing this meteor, this beam coming down, that is summons a virus. So basically, their goal is there's robots. They discover these like half human, half robots, and honestly, that is super generic for a very generic science fiction thriller. Let's run down the problems with this movie. 1. You have generic characters. Check. Robots? Check. A doll story? Check. Set in a ship? Check. You got all those things, and honestly, it just doesn't work. The problem is, the supporting characters are complete idiots. It also I forgot the other cast member, but it has Joanna Pakcha? She's from Tombstone. The back of the DVD says it. So, basically, she's like a survivor. She's like the survivor that knows about these robots. So, they're armed, but the biggest problem is the supporting characters are idiots. They're dumb. They don't hardly do anything. Like I said, Jamie Lee Curtis is the only sole reason about this movie. It's such a shame because this was a really cool premise. It has great scenery, like I said, cinematography is good, but the writing was bad. It was actually directed by John Bruno. He was a special effects guy, and he just doesn't know how to direct the film. The problem is, it's just boring. None of the scares are creative. I called it every single time in the film, and that's a big problem with Virus. I should not have to call a plot that makes no sense whatsoever. Characters are so wooden. The supporting characters are complete idiots. There are just many problems with this film. So, is there any positives before I go on with the final verdict? Well, practical effects are good. Like I said, some of the cinematography is good. But when you have characters that are complete idiots, it's really such a struggle. I was sitting there bored. And I just sat there like, wow, is this movie over? When's this over? I thought it was going to end on this sort of twist, but no, it ends. There's a lot of really good, like I said, really good practical effects. This is based on a Dark Horse comic. This is the same comic book distributor that made the Hellboy character. And I'm going to tell you right now, the Hellboy character is much more compelling than a bunch of idiots in a ship. Honestly, it's kind of like Ghost Ship, but not really like Ghost Ship. But another thing about this film that I was so disappointed was Gale Ann Hurd produced this movie. Yeah, the producer on Terminator 2, the woman who produced the Eric Bana Hulk, which I covered on my channel, also produced this movie. And like I said, they're the team that made Terminator 2, Species, and Starship Troopers. These are much better movies than this film. This film does not do anything about it. I'm more ranting than reviewing, but I can't really praise the film when I got super bored with it. So I'm going to get through this. Let's cut the chase. Final verdict. Should you see Virus? No. No. Honest to God, no. This is a very boring film. The character is not the character of the film. It's just boring. The characters are just completely wooden and shallow, and just nothing. This is that good. Nothing could make it this crappy movie. Like, wow. you could not feel. Donald Sutherland's character is a complete idiot. He'll go meet these robots, and all of a sudden, he'll turn into a robot. That's not spoiling the film. That's just an instance. So, characters are just dumb, so avoid Virus. If you really, really want to watch it that bad, you can probably find it on YouTube, or you can get it for $1. Avoid this movie at all costs. Just, wow. I'm flabbergasted. I felt, sorry my voice is just, if I have a sore throat, I do apologize, but just avoid this movie. I can't see anybody watch this. Even the lead scenes weren't anything special. I guess I'll go ahead and show you everything. There are some good special features, but nothing in this. It is a 235 by 1, an hour and 40 minutes. Doesn't really go nowhere. I mean, look at that. Yeah, I'm not saying look at that. I mean, look at that. You think with creature effects that look like this is so cool? I mean, wow. That is some good creature effects. But the very far few between. Like I said, some of the action was good, but there are just few moments from making a dull, wooden experience. And that's what I would say. It doesn't feel like a sci-fi thriller. I've seen plenty of sci-fi thrillers that do it better than this. Avoid this movie. Such a shame with a cast like Jamie Lee Curtis. You had a star power cast. Like I said, Jamie Lee Curtis, William Baldwin, Donald Sutherland, all three of these people can act. Jamie Lee Curtis is the smartest one in the group, and she has to push her way through a film. Action scenes, like I said, were really good. None of the characters were that good. This one definitely will. This one is going to make it on the top. Is easily going to make it on the list of the worst movies near the end of the year. Haven't got to that yet, but it's definitely right up there. So avoid this movie. Not as The Hunt bad, but this is just as bad. So avoid this movie. I cannot recommend this. Just avoid. Thank you again so much for watching this. So I forgot to tell you, we are closing the month out. This is the last movie of the month because I'm stoked. May is going to be really good. I'm really excited for May. May is going to be a ton of fun because I have a series of movies I'm going to check out. If you go into my Twitter feed, you'll probably see it somewhere on my Twitter feed. So I also, before I go, I just want to thanks everybody for helping me get to 80 subs. I'm just so grateful that I made to 80 subs. That is one positive. Even though this movie was a stinker, at least I made it to 80. I think 80 or 81. I hope someday to make it, if I can make it to 100 subs, I will do a 100 subs giveaway. And that's going to be really excited though. So hopefully you guys will stick around. And maybe if I get to 100 subs, I will do that giveaway. But I have to make 100 subs for that giveaway. I'm not going to announce a giveaway until I get to at least the 99. Actually, wait till we get to 100 subs. But that's it. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys back here in May with even better movie than this. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.